Hi, my name is Sinjin and I'm from the Way Martial Arts Center. I will be teaching you about the basics to bow staff. So, a bow staff is just a long stick. We're using it as a weapon, so make sure you're using it responsibly. This bow staff is a little shorter than me, so this is not typically one I would want to use. A good example of a bow staff to use would be one that's about your height and is thicker, and that will make sure that your bow staff doesn't break as you're using it. But this one's, as it's lighter and it's used for demos, I will be using it for this video. To hold our bow staff, we hold one hand up and one hand down, right around the middle. This bow staff has a nice indicator in the middle of where the middle is, so I'll be holding it around here. Then, to bow with our bow staff, we'll just tuck it right under our shoulder and let it follow us down as we bow. Alright, I will be starting with our spins. So there are two basic spins to learn. That is our figure 8 spin and our circle spin. So, our figure 8, we're going to hold it one palm up, one palm down, and we're just going to let this front tip just follow it in a big figure 8. And the other end of the bow staff is just going to follow right after it in that figure 8 pattern. As it's coming to the sides, you want to try and keep the bow staff as up and down as you can get it. Just makes it look better for technique, and helps you avoid hitting yourself. And as you go faster, that's your figure 8 spin. You can also do that using just one hand. So position it right in the middle. If you're having trouble finding the middle, you can just hold one finger up and find where it balances. So just same figure 8 spin, letting that front end lead. See, I keep my other hand up to avoid hitting myself in the face or on any other part of my body. It allows me to stop the bow staff when I need to. So that's our figure 8 spin. Next, we got the circle spin. So hold it with one hand, palm up, and we're just going to twist it all the way down. Then we're going to take our other hand, facing down, and we're going to twist it all the way until it's down. And we're just going to keep grabbing it, twisting it all the way, and that'll give us a smooth circle motion. A common mistake that's seen when doing the circle spin is you grab it before you've turned your hand all the way. So you don't want to grab it here, because that gives you sort of this jittery spin and doesn't go very fast, but you want to make sure you're letting your hand turn all the way, and that'll give you a nice smooth circle. Alright, next we have our bow staff strikes. So, our first strike is our downward strike. It's where we bring it up and then back down. Our first thing to notice is that we're bringing our right leg up and putting it over our right shoulder, and we're going to let our left hand lightly grab at the end of the stick, just to direct where we're trying to hit, and then we bring it down. We use our left hand to bring it straight down to our hip, and use our right hand to twist, and that'll give it an extra whip at whatever you're aiming at. Okay, so full speed. It's our downward strike. Okay, next we have our forward thrust. So, forward thrust looks like this. Okay, so first thing, we're bringing our knee up again, but now instead of bringing it over our shoulder, we're just bringing it back behind us. And we're going to use our head, we're going to look right at the point, and we can actually use this part of the move to hit something behind us, and then as well as when we're going to the front. So, again, as you bring it back, you're giving it a twist, bringing your left hand to your hip, and that'll give it more power, more force at whatever you're hitting. So, full speed. That's our forward thrust. Next, we have our uppercut. The uppercut, looks like this. We're just bringing it down and up. So I'd be aiming sort of for the chin area. As we're doing the uppercut, most important thing to know is to bring it all the way behind you and almost letting it touch the ground with how low you're getting. And then bring it up with an extra whip at the end, again, so that when you hit, it'll have more force. So, full speed. That's our uppercut. Then, our last strike is our 4-point strike. So, we're gonna, again, start with our normal grip, bring it over our left shoulder, and one of the strikes is just bringing it up. Our next part is just bringing it down on with this end. Then we're going to bring it on top of our right shoulder, on top of our right arm, striking with this side to the right, and then bring it back under our armpit to the left. Okay, so full speed, that looks like this. Now, just as a little demo and refresher, I'll have Dylan here give us an example of what this all looks like together. Sorry.
Well,